Okay, so we have a few general updates, and then we'll get into the two topics of today. I'll go first, and I'll talk a little bit about previewers and data visualization in Clowder. And then Mike Lambert will talk about extractors and also how to submit parameters to extractors. So in terms of general updates, since we last met at the end of last year, we have had some patch fixes that have gone out. We have a new one also going out. We've also started working on a new website for Clowder using Jekyll, which is what powers the GitHub pages. Primarily for two reasons. One, we want to have more information so it's not on one big long page. But also we want to have a news section, which is a pretty big deal because right now the website is pretty static, hard to update, and it would be nice if everyone, whenever there was an update, it would be up there. So that's in progress. We also have a PyClowder 3 in the works, which will do a bunch of things. Including have some new work that Max Burnett has been working on regarding simple extractors for data sets. And we also have had
That was me, sorry.
No worries. And we have had some contributions regarding some Python scripts to sync up directories with data sets in Clowder, so directories on your disk with data sets in Clowder. That has been done by Sam, an intern here at NCSA. All right, so those general updates. There's one more general updates if I can figure out how to go next. Okay. We've also been kind of hard at work on a version 2 of Clowder. This is primarily work that Todd and Max have been working on. And what this is basically primarily a major upgrade of all the underlying libraries in Clowder. So that means that we're not changing how the system really works overall, but we will have to drop some features, and ideally we're keeping to the ones that are not currently being used, and we might have to write some code under the hood. But in terms of interaction with the system, should, for the most part, be very similar. There might be some changes in how the login looks and works, but otherwise it should be fairly similar. We are deprecating a bunch of API endpoints, so that's why this is a version 2. You can find more information about this at that link down there on the page. And if you have any thoughts, please join Slack or the mailing list to kind of join that conversation. We're also looking for interesting data for demo data sets. So we would like to compile a reference data set for interesting demos that would highlight Clowder features. So these would be public data sets, metadata, extractors. We've done this in the past. We have a bunch of instances that have very interesting data, but it would be nice to have one place, maybe on the Clowder demo site, ideally, that has these kind of data sets. So if you're working in Clowder and you have interesting data that you can share, please let us know, let us know what we can use, and if you have specific extractors or ways of previewing this data, also include that information. All right, so that's the high-level overview. I feel there's like a lot of people behind me. Next time I should turn